It's my pleasure to introduce Babacar. He's an ELT teacher. He lives in Senegal. His region, which I can't pronounce, is on the slide in the Fatick region. He's been teaching both English and French for 14 years. He got a master's degree at Sheikh Anta Diop University, and he did his teacher training school in 2011. He was teaching for 2 years there before being posted to, I'll try this one, Jongui Tikite
Yeah.
Junior High School. And he spent 4 years there, and now he's joined the BAM High School, where he's still teaching now. Babacar's really passionate about lots of things: education, sports, personal and professional development, and he's a very active member of the ATTA's National Board and the Fatick branch, and he's the head of the English Club Committee, which is very relevant to his topic today, all about teaching emotional learning in English clubs. Over to you, Babacar.
Hi, everyone. How are you? I hope everybody is okay. Linda, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
And how about Steve and all the audience?
Yeah, very well. Thank you.
Okay, I'm really very excited to come and present something in this Zoom meeting. To just say that it is a great pleasure. And to start, I have a objective for this session, meaning to get teachers thinking about how to involve learners' emotion in English club, to define social emotional learning, and to discuss other self activities. And as you see, to say something about these objectives, we are facing a lot of problems, perhaps due to the things we're going to see in a while ago. Next slide, please. Okay, I wanted to know. I wanted my dear audience to know how they do you run an English club? Why or why not? Please, guys, I wanted to know if you have ever run or if you have ever set up an English club. Why or why not? You can write in the chat. Great. If yes, why? Can you tell me a bit about? Yeah, great. Great. You will have, inshallah. Mm-hmm. It's a great place to live and connect. Great. I don't. It's an important topic to enhance students' English. Great. Okay. Two more comments. Yes, I would love, because it's a passion and opportunity to connect in a fun and relaxed way with this. Great. I have been running a club for 12 years now. It's the only place the student can really practice with. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate all your comments. Next slide, please. How to set up a sustainable development AC? Do you have an idea over there? If you want a sustainable development AC, how to set it up? Mm-hmm. Delivering activities around climate issues, great. Make sure students are hooked, good. Usman. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. try to put door learning, give leaders to feel free to express themselves with an encouragement. Good. I appreciate this comment. They are very important. Outdoor learning, why not? Why not? Have very committed and interesting activities, be encouraging students and motivating them. From Samuel Shuku, very good. Ibrahim Bojan I raise awareness about EICs. Good to get them actively involved in the development of their community. Del, very good. Babacar Sadiqnya, keep it fun and engaging, allow them to deal with topical issues. But why not? English club helps to master and motivate the English language. Very good. Okay, I can see how passionate guys you are about English club. Really, really appreciate your comments. And for that to come back to all that you've said, it is very relevant what you've said. It is really, really relevant. I'm going to just next slide, Mr. Steve. Okay. You have to set up an English club. You have to set up a bureau, and that we are all doing it in our schools. You set up a bureau, and after number 2, you choose a day. Number 3, build your annual plan, and number 4, show your commitment. I think that this is very important in terms of running an English club. And in rural areas mainly, sometimes we get a lot of problem to set up a bureau and to fix a day also, because of exams, because many teachers like me are running behind the program, and sometimes it is very, very difficult to set up a bureau. And for the bureau, know that it is very important to have the main, if it is a new English club, try to have the main important positions, meaning have a chairperson, have a vice chair, have a treasurer, have a vice treasurer, have many as many committees as possible, meaning organization committee, meaning also external relationship committee, or even you can have a lot of committees you can set. Minor pedagogical committee to teach students how to write, and choose a day. Build your annual plan, meaning at any time you set up an English club, try to ask your students to help you with a plan. As a teacher, I come and say to my students, I have a plan. I want to do this. I want to do that. What do you think about it? And with teachers and all the students, we try to fix. We're going to do, as you say, outdoors activities. We're going for an outing. We plan to do a ceremony, etc. And this is very important. Okay, show your commitment, guys. If we are not committed, for sure we will not run an English club. English club requires a lot of sacrifice, and here in some areas it is quite. They say to me it is quite impossible to have an English club. I say no. If you committed, just try. If you have one student today, try to do your best in order to have 2, 3, 4 students. As far as you come into the club, do relevant activities. Okay, I think that this can help. We get other information at the end of the presentation, if it is possible, or in the Telegram group. We're going to do it to share with you. Next slide, Steve. Okay, this I'm going to give you a situation. One day, I entered my English club and found a very silent class with many girls crying. What would you have done? Please answer in the chat. Yeah, guys, what will you have done? I'm waiting for your proposal. You entered your English club for a session and you find a very silent class with many girls crying. What do you have done? Waiting for you. Try to know what happened. Very good. I will ask the boys why the girls are crying. Yes, good. It can be good. Yeah. Ask what's wrong. Great. Elijah Amadou Diallo. Better catch. Good. I call one of the silent and ask. We'll ask what happened. Yeah. Umusila, you ask them questions. Good. Okay. I would observe them for a short time to have their attention. And I will say, what next? Okay, no worry. I will come back to it. Okay, one more. I shall come and find a solution to make them, yeah, good. Can see that. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate your comment. Trying to know what happened. Yeah, try to know them. Very good. Please, next slide. Yeah. Now, what did I do? I played a hard set. What is a hard set? What challenges do you think I had? Guys, I want to know if you understand exactly what is a hot seat. Can you share? I need 2 or 3 intervention on that. You can write in the chat. What challenges do you think I had? To speak in front of a public? Yeah, good. I'm so. Uh-huh. 2 more interventions. 2 or 3. To kill the shyness. Great. Yellow. To accomplish my responsibilities are making them speak. Yeah, very good. To gather students, Bernadette. Gabriel, trying to answer any question, trying to say why you made a certain decision. Lian Kimilu, good. Mural, Getachev, I think I didn't, yeah, I got it right. Adama Belel, yeah, good. When you invite someone, it's very quick. I choose one member who will be in front of other, ready to answer any kind of question. For Lasayo, yeah, a hard seat as a challenge is an activity. Oh, deeply sorry. It is very quick. Okay. I think in touch students in ideas to express oneself. Okay, guys, hot seats, as you all got it right, they are still answering you. Very dynamic, guys. Hot chair is for enhancing speaking with. Yeah, I can see that. Hot seat, I did it in the first session of my EC. Great, Mr. Bojan. Okay, I think that you all got it right. A hot seat is an activity where you're going to put to make or to tell to one of your student or to be in front of his to be seated in front of his peers and being asked a question. It depends on on the way you want to do the hot seat. Okay, thank you. Now, what challenges do you think I had? What challenges do you think I had to speak before people? Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Not not bad. Shy students, good. Yeah, sometimes it may happen. Fear of making mistakes. Yeah, that one I really appreciate. Reluctance to participate, to make them speak fluently, feel confident. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it arises. Yeah, to maximize participation. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Loss of confidence. More over that one. Loss of confidence. Absence of confidence. Language. Yeah, to pick up students. Yeah, stage rate. Good of the one in front. To develop student productive and receptive skills. I appreciate that one. Well, I say you again. Stage rate. Great. Students feel free to ask questions. Language anxiety. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, you are really English club leaders. I can see that you're really English club leaders. Being yeah, anxiety. Yeah, break the ice. Okay, now next slide. I'm going to show you the challenges I got. Okay, at the very beginning, I got a total silence at the very beginning. Some female students were reluctant to speak. You know, sometimes with female students, they are, I'm deeply sorry, I have some animals shouting behind me. Okay, sometimes it is very difficult with female students. If they are shy, it is not impossible to let them come back to the session, but you have to negotiate because you have to negotiate to see what to do, and this is a real challenge. Another thing also is others ignore the rules of the game. Sometimes we teachers we give games, but we don't pay attention on how if our students understand or not. And instructions are very important. Whenever, even in class, in normal class, whenever you teach, you have to make sure that your student understand the instruction. And many were ashamed to speak after that situation. You said it. Okay, many were very ashamed to speak after that situation. What would you have done next to understand the problem? Can you write in the chat? Would you have done next to understand the problem? I'm deeply sorry for the background noise today, you know, with my animals. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm deeply sorry. I was trying to fix. Put them in pairs. Use languaging. Help them to speak English. Small talks. Good. Small talks. I really appreciate that one. Small talks. Good. We get from the Fendong motivate them. Why not? I would ask the confident one to start first and others after. Yeah, they'll with divide them in small group to get them feel less. Yeah, good anxious. I really appreciate. Makes them feel at ease from Jallo. Builds their confidence by modeling for them, sharing stories of students. I arrange them to sit in groups. Very good ideas. Samuel from Samuel. Felikich reminds the rules of the games, encourage anyone, link the topic to their personal experiences. That one is very good from Jamal. Babacar Jata, building a strong rapport, make sure they understand, make them in group, why not? Two more comments. Two more comments. Okay, anyway, I really appreciate your intervention as you said it. I will try to share with you what I did. Please, next slide. Okay, this is what I did. I interrupted the game and sat on the chair to show them how to do it. In our English club, if you want, even in class, whenever you are teaching, you're going to sometimes you need to show your learners to interrupt if needs be and show them how it works. Okay, sometimes students do not understand the instructions. We need to stop to let them know. I used to say to my colleagues that even if it is to speak the local language, I'm going to speak it to make them understand the instructions. After I put a motivational present on the table for the winner. As it is an English club, I can put a motivational present. It can be a box of jokes. It depends. It can be flowers. It can be pencils, but it is something symbolical. I shared the task and the student control the game with a time maker, a referee, a floor distributor, a prize giver. Okay, if we share our task, if the students share their task, they feel free. And if someone does not understand, the other one will explain, etc. And this will be a kind of collaboration. Collaboration is in English club is very important. Make them collaborate. Okay, and after I sang the song of our English club, and with kids or boys, they are really very, very eager to sing. If you tell them sing, they are happy and they will easily forget their problems. Next slide, please. Oh no. Oh, I'm deeply sorry. I wanted to know. Okay, no worry. I wanted to know what they've. Okay, no worry. Then the results. I noticed that all the students were engaged in the game. Female students had completely forgotten their problems. Yes, for sure. After this one, whenever you do those activities, this is what you see as outcomes. Female students had completely forgotten their problem. Letting the students lead allow them to feel self-confident. Sometimes, there is someone who has forgotten to. Okay, put it off, please. Unmute him. Okay, mute him. I want to say. Letting the student lead allow them to feel self-confident. Sometimes I do what we call co-teaching. I take one student for an activity, even with sketches, with a drama. Whenever they have to do some sketches, some theater, I play the role of one of the characters, so as to let them know that it is done like that. Okay, and letting the student making them think together brought again union, even though it was not the origin of their problems. Yeah. Okay. Whenever you sing together, naturally, those who are doing chorus, things like that, whenever you sing together, sometimes you have the tendency to forget all your problems. Okay. Now, what activity would you suggest to understand why the female students were crying? Please write in the chat. Diary writing task? Well, diary writing task. Yeah, interesting. Free from fear. Mm-hmm. Yashi. Very good. Playing invest. Okay. Getting to know your activity. Mm-hmm. From Babacar Sadiq. Use an emotionally role play include themselves like everyone. I'm Nafisa, joining from Kaduna. Good. We greet all Kaduna people. I hope I have the pronunciation well. Team building activity. Storytelling from Jibril Jawara. Good. Yan who said truth to truth one lie, or the opposite. I will pair them together to share their problems. Good. Drawing and painting. Why not? Motivating them. I will be very excited to know how. Free speech. Good. From Jalo. Picture description. That's interesting. Dialogue about your day. Interesting. Yeah. Collaborative learning. Yeah, that's one. And Ebola replay. Freedom of speech game. Pilates. Good. Diary writing. Nabil Mohammed. Khalifa. Diary writing is good. Two more comments. Working in groups. Okay. All the things that you say are very important. Whenever you do some collaborative work, you will be able to understand a lot of things from your students. It is possible. They are still, yeah, guys, you really, yeah, running dictation. I really appreciate that one. Yeah, running dictation from the Finland. Great. Okay, I was saying that whenever you want to understand all the work that are collaborative will help them. And Juganger will say dictogloss. Yeah, that one I don't master it very well. Perhaps I will ask again Huja or Ndofe or Bojan or those who are here who can explain again. Okay, thank you very much. Next slide, I'm going to show you what I did. I simulated an interview between a journalist and an artist. At the very beginning of the interview, I met a male student, the journalist, before shaping the role. Okay? Imagine what I discovered. I want this session to be collaborative as well. Okay, I want this session to be collaborative. Imagine what I discovered. Can you please imagine what I discovered? And write. I need two or three comments. The truth. And according to you, what was the truth? That boys underrate girls. Yeah, perhaps. Related to the context, why not? From Dempsey, I think that I got the pronunciation well. Use communication skills. Get a chef. There are words preference for a particular character. They were not well involved. Female student may feel that priority is always given to male students. Why not? Jugangero says students fear and role. They want to play as a coach. Yeah. Female are good at acting. Yeah, that's I can testify. Yeah, female students are very good at acting. Mm-hmm. The boys were undermining. Yeah, sometimes. Whenever you are in an English club, you feel all that girls undermining. Female students are motivated and start to. It's gone. Okay. Thank you, thank you very much. I will show next slide. Now, many what happened was many female students seize the occasion to pour their heart out. You know, whenever you do an interview, you see them; they are eager to speak, and forcibly one or two will be straightforward. Will go straight to the point, and others did not hesitate to talk about what had happened. Male students brought their support as interviewers. Some forgot about their problems just after having revealed them. I took the necessary time to give them advice and encourage them to forget about the problems. Yeah. Hello, Ramatu from Cameroon. Okay. Now for this one, whenever you do an interview, at the very beginning, you may see that they are very engaged and they are eager to tell what had happened. And this is very, very, very important. You will be able, as a teacher, to help them to express, to let them express themselves, and also it will help them be freer, feel at ease. This is very important. Okay, as time is ticking away. Next slide. Now, we're going to stop on emotional learning. We've started with a very, very, very concrete case study. Now, emotional learning, as a definition, is a broadly speaking social and emotional learning, refers to the process through which individuals learn and apply a set of social, emotional, and related skills, attitude, behaviors, and values that help direct students. This includes thoughts, feelings, and actions in ways that enable them to succeed in school. Okay, this what is emotional learning, and as you see, sometimes emotional learning will help you to understand exactly how through the behavior, through the attitude that students take. Sometimes students come late. We don't know why they come late. Sometimes in the club, you see that they are freer in a normal than in a normal class. They are freer. They come, they jump, they shout, they dance, they sing, and you know that this is really linked to something, and you try to bring some solution. Oh, now, why do you think that English clubs are effective place to develop social and emotional learning? Can you write some ideas in the chat? Why do you think that English clubs are effective place to develop social emotional learning? Next slide. We're going to discuss in the meantime because yeah, they are relaxed. Thank you very much. Okay, they are relaxed. And to add, students are freer in the English club. They come because they want to. They are free to propose what to learn and activities to do. Foster their comfort zone. Very good. From Dell says also it's sorry, it is gone. I want it. They trigger the student to think the teacher and the student are closer to each other. Collaboration, mutual understanding. Yeah, they were between peers. The traditional setting is disrupted. They feel less pressure. Because students have to communicate personally. The club gives a better place. From Mambaranso, classes are English clubs give them freedom to spread themselves. Very good, very interesting. They are freer in clubs. Yeah, from the Kumbabaro, understanding the human. The teacher transfers. You can get more freedom. The activities they do are more fun. Why not? Yeah, you're right. They feel encouraged to talk. Collaboration. Very good. With Getachev. List of emotions so as to encourage speaking and opening up. Good. It gives them a chance to release what they can to people indirectly. Yeah, for this one, I can stop that. There will be, it will be a great occasion to say what they have in mind, to reveal what they have in mind. Unique place for them. Kindly rephrase the question. My network was not good. I say, what cell, meaning social emotional learning activities, have you done or could you suggest? Meaning the activities that can bring students to learn social emotion, or to be able to understand their emotion. Drawing is very good also. Sketch, why not? I really love sketch and role plays from Juganga. Delacia Wessel's role play, yeah, it comes again. Role play again from Keku. Ladi diary writing, why not? And sketch, Ibrahim Job, describing pictures, role play and group project and presentation. Yeah, very good. Interviews, collaborative storytelling, very good. I really like the idea of collaboration, hot chairs, role plays from Getachev, storytelling from Dempsey, group activities from Kidan, interviews from Umusila, singing from Dell. Okay, thank you guys. You guys are really innovative teachers. Lydian, icebreakers, yeah, why not? Debates from Jamal. Okay, what should you do to help students is to do some sketches, write poems, and perform them to their peers. You've said it. Celebrate special days like birthday, victory, coming back, departure, wedding, good marks. You have to celebrate it. Celebrate them in English club. Vary activities and let students sing, dance, and kill their stress or shyness, but not without regulation. Sometimes we think that whenever you are in an English club, everything is allowed. No, as a teacher, I used to say to my students that if you don't like the club, you don't, nothing will happen to you. Don't come, stay at home. And at long run, if you keep on that mindset, that way of doing, surely sooner or later they will respect what you say. Organize PBL, project based learning, for cooperation. Okay, social actions, community service, organize group work and role plays to grow empathy among them. And all that you've said it, guys. Thank you very much for your collaboration as well. Next slide, please. Okay, this is my takeaways. I try out some of the practical ideas. Think about more ways of helping your learners with their social emotional learning. For that, I will say to all of you, to all of us, I will say, because I'm among you, we have to understand our students' emotions. Whenever we wake up early in the morning, we come in school. Sometimes, if you're a married man, sometimes you get problem with your wife, or if a married woman, sometimes you get a problem with your husband. And as we teachers, we got some problems. We have to understand our learners. I don't say always try to feel that so much too much empathy, but try to understand them. And if you are teaching in rural areas, sometimes you know that you got some problems, a lot of problems, because some will come late, some will go at the field to the fields, and some will present some will show reluctance, etc. Okay. Be ready to share and discuss on Friday in the English Connect Telegram group. And I will be very pleased next time, very soon, to discuss with you, because we have a lot of things. 1 hour should not is not sufficient. And these are some references you can use. And I will finish by this quote from Rita Person. The kids don't learn from people they don't like. Okay, thank you very much. And okay, bye-bye. Any questions? I'm listening to you. Over to you, Linda.
It's not actually goodbye yet, so we've got a few more minutes left for questions. I haven't noticed any questions in the chat yet, but if anyone would like to ask Babacar any questions, put your questions in the chat. And if you'd like to put your hand up and ask a question, then we can get you to unmute and ask him a question. So any questions, please? We've had lots of interaction in the chat, which is great. Lots of experience of English clubs already, which is lovely.
Great.
Any questions? And then if you want to think about some more questions for later, please do them in the WhatsApp group, the Telegram group on Friday. Ibrahima, would you like to unmute and ask your question?
Yeah, I have unmuted. So good afternoon, everybody. Good evening for someone. For some people that are not in Senegal. All right, my name is Ibrahim Bojam. I'm teaching here in the south of Senegal. I would like to ask you a question, Babacar, because I've been leading an English club for 12 years. 12 years now. But sometimes you can start like an English club. At the beginning, it's very lively. People are coming all the time. But in the long run, sometimes you have less and less students coming. What do you think we can do just to kind of solve these problems, to keep the students coming to the English club?
Okay, dear Boja, for this wonderful, really relevant question. As I say, with English club, it's all about sacrifice. Yeah, sometimes it happened to me to come and students are saying bye-bye because we have a test. And you have to sacrifice to know that never give up that mindset, which is never abandon. Okay, never give up. Just try to see another day and try to help them, because an English club needs a lot of sacrifice, because their marks also, for a student, a mark is more important than what you're doing in the English club for them. If you have an excellent English club, they don't have good marks, they will no longer come. And if you see students, most of the time, best students are in English clubs. I don't know if you have done this remark, or this you have noticed it. Thank you. I think this is.
Thank you. We've got quite a few more questions in the chat now, so if I can ask some of these. What do you find the biggest challenges in the rural areas?
The biggest challenge in the rural areas are, sometimes here, if it is in my area, students are going to the fields, helping their parents. They are in poor conditions. You have to understand them first. If they have something, if you can go to pay them a visit, that will be good. I don't say you're going to pay to all of them visit, but try to show them that you are human. Okay, you teachers sometimes we try to act like as if we are supernatural beings, or as if we are robots. You have to show them empathy. If they have somebody or somebody passing away, things like that. You have to show them that if it is time to cry, you're going to cry. If it is time to be happy, you're going to be happy. That's it. I think that rural areas is a very tough condition, because I have the experience of rural areas. Very, very tough condition. If you can buy things for them, buy it. Don't wait for your administration.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. And we have another one. We have a hand up from Najwa. Would you like to unmute? Najwa Jamal.
Yes, hello. Yes, I can hear you very well.
Yeah.
My can I talk?
Can you repeat it, please, Najwa? Can you say your question?
Can I speak?
Oh,
Please do. Please say your question.
Can you hear me?
I think the network is not very good. If you have a question, please ask it.
Can I ask?
Yes.
In what ways can emotional learning foster inquiry-based learning and inquisitive-based learning?
Thank you, Najwa. Okay, Babacar, you're muted. Can you unmute? Thank you.
Okay, would you mind repeating that for me, please?
It's in the chat as well. I think her connection's not very good. In what way can emotional learning foster inquiry-based learning?
Meaning, what do you mean by inquiry-based learning? If you have an idea about.
Inquiry means to know more, to be curious, to ask questions.
Okay, if for instance, thank you very much. If for instance the teacher is open to his or her students, you know, the student will be able to ask a question, and they will not feel that shyness, and it is like a father and his sons, or a mother and his daughters, and it will be very important for them. Even if I'm doing my project-based learning, it is like you will not feel that I'm their teacher, because if I share with them jokes, I celebrate anniversaries or birthday with them, and really this can foster a lot of things in those students. I don't know, Isal, if I understand perfectly your question.
I think what you're saying is that it's a perfect place, isn't it, for inquiry-based learning, because it's all about asking questions, showing empathy. There's the freedom to go off topic and do what the students want to do, basically. Yeah. We've got a question come through from the Telegram group at the moment. Are you talking more about EFL or ESL? Is it English as a foreign language or English as a second language? Can you
EFL is English for foreign language, and ESL is English for second language.
Which one are you talking about with your English clubs and emotional learning?
No, I was talking about emotional learning. Oh,
yeah, but which type of students? So this is focused on English as a second language. Will it work for
English for second language?
As well?
Okay, for the first one, English for second language.
And will it work for English as a foreign language as well, is the question.
As well, yeah, because emotional learning is something which is global. You need it for both of them.
Okay. There's another question. Is the teacher's presence mandatory in the English club? I think that's an interesting question. Have you ever left your learners alone?
Yeah, last week or last week, the election of the bureau was made by my students, like as usual. We've taught them, my colleagues and I. We are 5 in our students, and they are very dynamic teachers. They helped me a lot. Okay, we let them now do the election of the bureau. When they come, we are just the presence of the teachers are very, very motivational. They should be there. One should be there at least in order to show. Because if students are not helped by teachers, sometimes they do whatever they want. You can let them do
some part of some control. Do you think?
Yeah, you can let them do, but control what they are doing. I said it in my presentation. Okay, it means regulation.
Okay. And there's another interesting question. A lot of the time, there's more girls than boys in an English club. Why are girls more motivated than boys? And what can we do to motivate boys more to join an English club?
And this is general in Senegal. I don't know if in other ways, in other parts of Africa, but in Senegal, girls, even in the terms of average, girls are better than boys now. If you have the 3 or 5 first students in a test will be girls, and boys will run behind. And this is really we used to do what we call alphabetization for girls. Now we need to do alphabetization for boys, and to teach them because it is a kind of, I don't know, way of living. I don't know how to call it, but what they're doing is thinking about money, and they stop their courses in the middle of the year. You don't know why, really.
Okay, so that needs to be investigated a bit more, doesn't it, to help the boys as well, which would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question, I think. Abebe, would you like to unmute to ask the last question?
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation. One of the questions I have is, what strategies can we use to support students who feel anxious about using English, particularly in FL context?
What kind of?
The students who feel anxious.
Yeah.
How can you support students who feel anxious?
Yeah, with collaboration. You said it. You guys were really innovative and creative. You know, whenever you collaborate, you let them collaborate. Meaning, if you do a game, or if you do any activity, let them collaborate. If they collaborate, this anxiety will disappear.
Especially,
I think collaboration
with their friends, I think, yeah.
With their friends, whenever they are with their friends, they forget about this anxiety. I think it is the moment.
So we've come to the end of our time now, and thank you so much for all those questions. There are more questions, and I've seen more on Telegram, for example, but Babacar will be able to answer the questions on Friday in the Telegram group. So I'd like to thank you so much for all your participation today, and Babacar for your presentation, for your webinar, and over to Steve to close.